Alright, so in this assignment we're going to practice making a histogram and completing a frequency table. So what you see in this spreadsheet is there is a bunch of data on the left, and this is the number of teeth that a group of hockey players have. So this guy's got 5 teeth, 8 teeth, and so forth. So what we have on the middle here, this is our frequency table where we have to tally up how many hockey players have 1 to 2 teeth, how many have 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and so forth. So what I have to do is find, okay, 1 to 2, how many, there's 1, there's 2, oopsies, there's 2, 3, because that can be kind of difficult counting all this. So the first step here is I want you to sort the data from smallest to largest. So if I highlight this data, I'm going to go ahead and go sort and filter. I'm going to sort from smallest to largest. So now it's a little bit easier. 1 to 2. If I highlight those numbers, the 1s to 2s, and look down here, the count is 3. It'll count those for me. So I can put 3 up there. 3 to 4s, highlight my 3s and my 4s. That is a count of 8. So I got 8 there. Alright, now for this, I don't want to put the actual answers for all these on here. So I'm just going to make up some random numbers. Okay, so let's say this was the actual number then. So once you add up all the real numbers, you put them in there. Then you have to make a histogram. So to make a histogram, we can highlight all the data here, including the titles, and go insert a column chart. Let's do a 2D column chart. Right, and then what this will do is you look at it, by default, it'll go ahead and label the x-axis with the labels that we have, and then I'll put the frequencies on there. So let's click on that. So here's my histogram. Now yours will be a little different, show different numbers, but you want to edit this a little bit. First off, frequency is not really the title. It made it the title because it looked up here, but we want to change the title, so we can call this hockey player teeth, something like that. Right now, neither of these axes are labeled, so I want to go to the plus sign. I want axes titles. Let's go ahead and do that. Then I can label this one. This was my frequency. This one's going to be my number of teeth. Okay, so now we have a nice bar graph here. I want it to be a histogram though, so I need to pick a bar, right click on it, and go to Format Data Series down here. This will give me some options. First thing I want to do is eliminate my gap width, turn that to 0. Now these are all connected. The other issue we need to fix is go to the paint bucket, and we want a border here. Right now, we want a solid line border. The color cannot be blue because the bars are blue, so you want to change it to a nice black. Okay, let's try that. So now if we go over here, our histogram looks a lot better now. Alright, once you've completed the histogram, then there's going to be 4 questions I want you to answer. So answer these 4 questions, and you'll submit this spreadsheet. This will be what you have here. So go ahead and have fun with this. It's good to be able to make these. This is called the frequency table up here. You'll be able to make that, and this is the histogram. And make sure that you sort the data first. That will make your life easier.